So yeah, I know I said today's early video was supposed to be about Star Wars The Acolyte and that god-awful trailer they released, but that may still come out today, but put it on the back burner, because somebody pointed out something that I didn't even know happened. And if I didn't know what happened, that tells you quite a bit. As you can tell from the thumbnail title and the green screen behind me, there was the announcement of the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey universe team-up that we now know is called Poohniverse. Which sounds really bad when you say it out loud. And the official Avengers ripoff movie, Poohniverse Monsters Unite. Or Monsters Assemble. Why does this bullshit exist? Now, I hated Blood and Honey. It was a terrible movie in every sense of the word, and the second one looks to be just as awful. And I know we're also getting Pinocchio Unstrung this year, but how many of these fucking movies are they shitting out in the next 2 years? Because let's just look at this poster. I have it behind my camera as well, because if I try to look at it through the green screen, it's really small, because I needed to fit the title in here too, so it's gonna be kind of difficult. So what we have in the middle is Pooh riding Bambi swinging around a bear trap. Because of course, and yeah, we know the Bambi movie is in production. That probably comes out next year. Then there's all the other Winnie the Pooh characters. There's Tigger on the left, Piglet on the right. Up top it looks like there's Owl and Rabbit. Rabbit looks like he has a carrot knife, because of course. So, yeah, that's all the Winnie the Pooh ones. We know the Bambi one. We know Pinocchio, this creepy-looking motherfucker here. Oh, no, he's over here. I'm sorry, my camera flips the green screen sometimes, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, the creepy thing with the long nose there, that's Pinocchio. And that's supposed to be set up at the end of Blood and Honey 2, which comes out in about a week. Ugh. I'm going to be dreading watching that, but I know I'm going to have to. Because if I don't, there are going to be a ton of people asking me to review it. So let's look at the rest, shall we? Now, this article by Variety, who I don't usually like to trust, but considering this is not an opinion piece, I'm able to trust it a bit. And this is also an exclusive, so yeah. This will team up Winnie the Pooh with murderous versions of figures including Bambi, Tinkerbell, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tigger, Piglet, the Mad Hatter, and Sleeping Beauty for an IP bludgeoning frenzy due for release in 2025. So let's look and see what all of these things are. Now, you can tell the Mad Hatter, the one with the big-ass hat, Winnie the Pooh riding Bambi, the one down at the bottom coming out of the ground, it's next to Wendy's grave, but I wouldn't be shocked if that's actually Sleeping Beauty, like dead Sleeping Beauty coming back from the grave. This thing way down here, behind Piglet, I have no fucking clue what that's supposed to be. I really don't. And then this one behind my head, right here. Right next to Mad Hatter and Tigger. It's got some kind of syringe, but I don't know what that's supposed to be either. Who that's supposed to be. There's also a grave entitled Christopher Robin, obviously. There's one Xana. So I guess this one down here isn't Wendy, it is Sleeping Beauty, because these graves are for the ones they're hunting. The survivors, essentially. So we now know Christopher Robin survived Blood and Honey 2. Way to give away your movie, jackasses. And then there's the biggest one on the poster is this guy right here. Now, I've looked at this long and hard, and I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Wait, it's Peter Pan, isn't it? That just occurred to me because I saw the feather in his hat. That just occurred to me that's Peter Pan. Alrighty. So, essentially, where did it have it in this, So, nope, that's the casting. There was a thing showing, like, oh, they're fighting they're going after the survivors. Because I'm not sure how you're supposed to make something like this. Because it's not like a bunch of superheroes uniting to fight a villain. Or hell, even something like making a Suicide Squad or Sinister Six movie where it's a bunch of villains teaming up to fight a bigger threat. So, Okay, let's read this over. Many of the characters set to appear in the Poonaverse, God, that sounds so dirty saying that out loud, will first feature in standalone films coming this year and falling under Jagged Edge's version of the MCU, the Twisted Childhood Universe. So that's what it's called, the TCU. There's also a college called TCU, so that's going to confuse the shit out of me. Among them are Bambi the Reckoning, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, and Pinocchio Unstrung, plus last year's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey and its sequel, which is being released theatrically in the US on March 26th. So, are they releasing the Neverland Nightmare and the Bambi movie this year as well? Because the only one we've gotten confirmation coming out this year is Pinocchio Unstrung. And I can't believe I'm actually talking about shit like this. So, okay, yeah, here. Where Avengers Infinity War had Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Thanos, Poonaverse, from prolific horror collaborators, Jagged Edge Productions, and ITN Studios, will team Winnie the Pooh with murderous versions of figures. Okay, I already went over this. But essentially what they're doing is they're teaming up to kill the survivors of their respective movies. And it looks like, so, the casting is to include Chambers returning as Christopher Robin, Megan Plactio as Wendy Darling, Roseanne McKee as Xena, and Louis Santer as Tigger, so that's another film. So it looks like the entire purpose of this movie is to kill the survivors of the solo films. Why? This is such a stupid fucking concept. I thought the idea of the horror movies were bad enough, and apparently from what I've seen now, I saw a teaser trailer for an upcoming fan film horror Spider-Man movie. Not everything needs to be a goddamn horror movie. Good God, this is stupid. This poster looks fucking ridiculous. This movie is going to be trash. Even the logo, you can tell, is kind of ripping off the Avengers logo. God damn, I fucking hate Reese Frick Waterfield. I hate Jagged Edge Productions. These movies are all going to suck hard, because nobody liked Blood and Honey. I didn't see a single positive review of Blood and Honey that wasn't, like, ironically liking the movie. Anybody who unironically reviewed the film, they hated it. And I did too. Fuck this franchise. I know I'm going to be forced to see all these, because people are going to want me to see it, but goddamn, I'm not looking forward to it. Although I will say, maybe Poonaverse may not be the worst movie of 2025, because we are still getting Snow Brown and the Seven Stoners, so who knows. But yeah, that's all I got, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.